Today we're going to take a look at Darkman 1990 on 4K Ultra HD from Shout Factory. In this review, I'm going to compare Darkman 4K to the Blu-ray that came out in 2010 from Universal Studios. So which version of Darkman would you like to add to your collection? We're breaking it all down and then answering the question, should you upgrade? Alright guys, when it comes to video quality, the 2010 Blu-ray is actually really good. First thing off the bat is the grains. I know there's a lot of fans of film grains. When it comes to the grains, it's kind of minor throughout the film. This movie is super sharp and clean. I mean, it looks really good for a 2010 Blu-ray. When it comes to skin tones, the skin tones are saturated pretty well. The contrast levels are pretty good. The black levels are good too. I mean, I don't think they're like inky black, but the black levels are pretty good in this movie. Now, overall, this is a good, no, not good. This is a great looking Blu-ray. But again, one thing you will notice from this Blu-ray compared to the 4K once we start comparing them is that the Blu-ray has this shade that goes across while the 4K kind of actually looks brighter than the Blu-ray. So with that said, all in all, this Blu-ray is actually pretty good. I think this is a great looking Blu-ray from 2010. When it comes to the 4K, the first thing you're going to notice is the color grading. The color grading is actually different from the Blu-ray, so they changed up a lot of stuff. When it comes to environments, characters, details, hair color, it's pretty much changed in the 4K compared to the 2010 Blu-ray. And again, some people might like the Blu-ray look compared to the 4K, and I know there's a lot of people that enjoy the natural look, the way it looked in the theater or when they first saw the film, they might lean towards the 4K. So again, whatever camp you land on, you can't be wrong here, but the 4K has great detail. Also, the Blu-ray too, but again, the 4K actually gives the details a little bit more. Very sharp, very clean. The skin tones look great too, but the only thing, and I'm gonna be honest with you, is the skin tones on the 4K kind of look pale. Everyone looks pale in this movie. I don't know if it was due to a creative, artsy look from Sam Raimi, but it actually looks pale compared to the Blu-ray. The Blu-ray, you get to see a lot of the skin colors changing, but for the 4K, they're kind of pale, and you're gonna notice it throughout the comparisons when I put the actual Blu-ray against the 4K. You're gonna notice the skin tones are kind of different from the Blu-ray. Now, when it comes to black levels and contrast, is actually really good on the 4K. And again, the Blu-ray doesn't disappoint either, but the 4K actually does a really good job. The black levels are really, really good here. But again, you're going to see the difference with the color grading. It's going to change drastic for the contrast on either format, to be really honest with you. So let's check out the comparisons of the 4K of Darkman versus the Blu-ray from 2010. Enjoy. Alright guys, so there you have it. That is the comparisons of Darkman 4K versus the Blu-ray from 2010. Let me know in the comments below which one you think looked best, but let's get right into audio quality. Alright guys, when it comes to audio quality, the Blu-ray from 2010 comes with DTS HD Mastered Audio 5.1. The 4K from Shout Factory comes with DTS HD Mastered Audio 5.1 and 2.0. So again, when it comes with those audio mixes, I do not know if the HD the DTS HD Mastered Audio 5.1 is the same mix as the original 2010 Blu-ray, but I'm gonna go with what I heard on the 4K, which was the 5.1, and I actually like the way it sounds. Now, certain scenes with the helicopters and certain explosions, not as powerful like on my surround sound. It doesn't sound oomph, but it sounds really good. You get to see the helicopters. It sounds more like you hear it flying around. You get to hear that. You do get to hear the dialogue is very well balanced. The music is really good. A lot of certain sound effects are actually enhanced pretty well here. Again, I do not know if this is a new mix or an old mix, but to me, I haven't seen this movie in ages, but I kind of like the way it sounds. But like I said, this is not like, to me, it doesn't feel powerful when it comes to certain explosions and stuff like that, but it sounds really good. It's a great sounding mix. But with that said, let's check out the menus and special features. All right, guys, when it comes to menus and special features, the 2010 Blu-ray comes with nothing. Absolutely nothing, zip, nada, nothing at all. Now, when it comes to the menus for the Shout Factory, I gotta say it's very creative, and I kind of like the way it looks. It's similar to Arrow Video, where you're gonna see the movie clips playing in the background, but I kind of like it has the Darkman on the side, and I kind of like that it has of course, the selections in the bottom, but while it has Darkman on the side with this cool graphic, on the side of it, you get the movie clips. So I think that's kind of cool, very different from what I've seen so far, but I think it looks pretty cool. But with that said, when it comes to special features, now the 4K comes with none, okay, at all on the disc, but the Blu-ray comes with 17 special features of Darkman, so you're gonna have new and old special features. So that's kind of a plus for a lot of people that are Darkman fans or Sam Raimi fans. You're gonna get a lot of special features on the Blu-ray, but not on the 4K itself. So it's kind of a letdown for me. I wish they gave you a little bit something on the 4K, but they did not. But anyway, with that said, let's get right into the final verdict. When it comes to the final verdict, the 4K actually looks fantastic. I think it looks good. When I put it on, I was stunned on how clear it looks, very pristine looking. But then when I compared it to the Blu-ray, I'm like, wait a minute, these actually looks pretty good too. The only difference, like I said, it comes down to color grading, because when it comes to details, the 4K is gonna be a little bit more sharper, more details, but the Blu-ray actually looks fantastic too. I mean, you can't go wrong with either one, but I will lean a little bit heavier on the 4K. While I do enjoy some aspects of the Blu-ray, like the color grading, I kind of lean a little bit towards the color grading of the Blu-ray, but either one, you can't go wrong. Honestly, you can't go wrong with either one. But there you guys have it. What do you think of Darkman 1990 on 4K? Which version would you like to add to your collection? Leave a comment down below. And remember to like, share, and subscribe for all things Geeks and Flicks. Be awesome to each other and keep collecting.